One of the things that I hate that I see at customer service is when people simply do not wait until the matter is over for you to put your materials away. For example, if you're paying with a card and you personally have not visually confirmed that the machine has said, "Thank you for your payment, remove your card," do not put your card away and pretend to be annoyed when I ask you to run your card again by telling me, "I already ran it," and I'm like, "It needs it again, try again." Like, your receipt hasn't printed and the total is still displaying on your screen. No, it hasn't taken your payment. Wait until the matter is over before you put your card up. Another thing that I see is when you try to hand me your freaking card for discounts, and sure, I may scan it, but sometimes the machine has a hiccup, sometimes it has a delay, sometimes my gun simply did not take it, or it hadn't fired up correctly. Most of the time I know how long to wait for it to work, but sometimes even through a normal cycle with my scanner, it just doesn't take it. Be grateful that I'm as attentive as I am and I catch the fact that your card didn't go through, because I could just be an asshole and be like, "Okay, your transaction is over, your discounts didn't apply. Go to customer service to figure it out." No, I make sure that I can save you the trouble of going through all that by catching the fact that even though we scanned it, we heard it beep and whatever the fuck, it still didn't take it. So do not put your membership card away until I say, "Thank you, got it," or whatever acknowledgement I may phrase it as that your stuff worked. And if it doesn't, then don't be upset at me that you decided to put your card away and you have such a giant ass disorganized wallet that you can't find it on time. Those are the two primary examples I can think of people putting their stuff away when the matter isn't over. But that really translates to anything in life, really. Just don't put your keys away. Don't put anything away until you can confirm that you're done with your materials, that everything is over. Don't sign out of your computer until you have seen the fucking paper that you tried printing actually print all the way. That's another thing I see. Some of my coworkers will be like, "I thought I hit print. Now I gotta sign into my computer again." Like, why did you do that? Just wait for the matter to be over. If you have to take an extra couple of steps after you have the paper on your hands to go to a computer and sign out, do that instead. That's what I do. I don't sign out and then come back like, "Oh, I gotta sign in again and relaunch everything." Like, the amount of time that goes wasted if you have to redo it is worse than if you had waited and done it that way from the start. Okay, let me stay signed in just in case something happens. So yeah, those are some examples. Let me know if you have examples of your own. I could definitely think of some more, but I wanted to let it out like that, the basic types that I see day to day. But it's undoubtedly an infinite amount of instances that I can apply to this. But those are some of my favorite ones because of how easy and basic and annoying they are. You guys share with me, what are the annoyances that you see? And if you're one of those monsters who doesn't mind wasting that extra time, and do you think that you have a right to being upset that something didn't go through the first time, then yeah, declare yourself in the comments and be like, "Yeah, I am that clown who you would be mad at for putting their stuff away," so that I can roast you in the comments. But yeah, I think that those are the little things that ensure that things like the checkout process and whatnot run smoothly. Another way I can think of, and then after this I'm leaving, is when you're at an office that requires things like URD, proof of residence, things like that. You show it to the person and then they hand it back to you, or it looks like they're handing it back to you, but then they need to see it one more time, but you had already put your papers out. No, until you're dismissed, leave all those fucking papers out on the table, on the counter. It'll be fine.